So Kenny, you built up a head of steam again in the second half, but unfortunately couldn't find the goal you were looking for.
Yeah, both the league games 0-0 draws. Had good spells second half, and we did have a good spell second half, and looked quite a good side. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't put the chances away, and that was always going to be a problem for us today if we couldn't quite get that finishing touch, which unfortunately we couldn't.
Yeah, and as you say, it was similar to the Shrewsbury game as well. How do you stop this from becoming a pattern?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of the things that we do and have done. We have to keep going because if we can play like we did in the second half particularly, I thought we showed more confidence. We got good crosses in both sides, very good crosses. Earned a lot of corners again today, so they're the good things. We have to try to capitalise on that, keep those going if we can, but obviously try to add that finishing touch. Rochdale sort of changed a few times and will always pose a threat, but similarly I always do feel that you can score goals against them, and unfortunately today we couldn't finish off a lot of very good situations and chances.
Yeah, corners and crosses was a talking point on Thursday as well. You created a lot today as well. We see you work on them in training through the week. How do you start turning them into goals?
Yeah, whether we just tweak things slightly or change. Michael Jacobs, I did think helped us when he come on in the last half an hour. Just gained a little bit of control and running with the ball, which just gave us something. But generally we did build up a good head of steam, particularly as the away side, and at times looked in control of the game and quite a good side. But we would want to be finishing those balls off and those crosses because we have the players up front to be able to do that, and even if it's late on, get key goals. And we were looking today for winning goals, but similarly, Rochdale do well. They always pose a threat. They always do on the break, and for us anyway, it was probably a frustrating game because we did get into pole position in the second half, definitely.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Michael Jacobs coming on for his Pompey debut. Is he now going to be pushing for a start?
Yeah, I do think so. We have a week before the next game, which is a good one, and we'll add. I do feel, a little bit of a cutting edge and some quality in turn, and some experience as well to accept the ball in tight situations, which is a big thing.
Yeah, and the other change was to bring on Ellis Harrison and go two up top. It's not something we've seen an awful lot under yourself. Just talk us through that one.
Yeah, and with Michael Jacobs and Marcus in the wide areas, to be able to then just change formation slightly does give us good options. I do think with Ronan playing, we do look a little bit flat. Probably as an option in that system, Ronan could go up the middle as well. So we'll have a look at it. Tom and Bryn are pretty strong in the middle as well, and at certain times, we'll see if that can. Help us to get the breakthrough. But also 4-2-3-1 at the start of the second half. We did get into good positions and created a lot of chances in both systems.